So I got around to seeing Moana 2, and it's just a rehashing of Moana 1. There isn't much to go by. The song isn't as good, the story isn't as good. We have extra characters that just don't do anything. It's just Moana 1 all over again, but with a little bit of twist. Now, the movie picks up a couple of years after Moana 1, and now Moana is like her chieftain of her people. But unlike Moana 1, where the village, or should I say the island, was dying because of what happened with Tafiti, in this case, the island isn't dying, but because of a curse placed on them or our people, for some reason they cannot reconnect with people from other lands or tribes. I'll put it that way because there is a god who cursed them. Now, it is said that the god cursed them because if they were all united, they would destroy him. Now, the movie never really said how they would because they're all mere mortals. I mean, they can't even destroy Maui. How are we going to talk about a full-on god that controls the skies and is powered by lightning and all? But I digress. The movie kicks off with Moana trying, or I say, wanting to go out there to meet or reconnect with other people, but she couldn't connect to them and she can't find them. And it's because of this god, Nalu or Nala. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Forgive me, I'm not very good with the names. Anyway, she got a vision from one of her ancestors directing her to go to an island where if she can set foot on it, if any mortal can set foot on it, it will destroy the curse and destroy the god. Well, unlike the previous movie when she went alone to find Maui, in this one she picked three people with her. And I would say this, the three people are much useless in this story because they didn't do anything. They were just in the background, just singing along or making noise. I mean, there was really not that much use for them. Now, after a little bit of Google search and certain information, it turns out this was supposed to be a Disney Plus series, but they didn't make it to it. So I'm guessing they used some of the bits and pieces of the series to make this movie, and that was kind of a problem because if you had made it a series, maybe some of these characters would have flushed out properly. They would have had some stories to them, some arc to them. Now, I hear people say things like, "Oh, Moana and Maui did not change. There was no character development." Yeah, given how Disney rolls, I'm happy with this because we could have had character regression. With Maui becomes a pussy or a weak ass that can't do anything, or with Moana becoming this girl boss who thinks she can do it all by herself. No, they stayed the same. Moana still knows she needs help when she asks when she needs it. Maui still acts like he doesn't care, even though he does care. So the story was pretty much the same. But I'll be honest with you, the songs did not hit like the last movie. It did not hit at all. And I will say this is my personal gripe. I officially hate the ocean spirit. I'm going to say it again. I hate the ocean spirit. It's like that friend who only comes around when it's easy and disappears when things get hard. I mean, you can only come around and what? Weave hair, plait hair parts, small parts of the beach and make yourself look good. Tap her hand, give her a high five, catch hey from drowning. But when shit gets tough, the ocean just disappears. I mean, they even try to give the ocean a little bit of help when they say, when Maui was like, oh, the ocean can't help you yet. The ocean cannot help me in the ocean? The ocean cannot help me in the ocean. Only pops up when everything is good. The only time the ocean was ever truly useful was catching that fireball from Tafiti in the first part. But every other time when everything gets rough, it just disappears. I personally do not like the ocean spirit. I do not like the ocean spirit. That shit is evil. I get the point that Moana has to prove herself, but she already has proved herself. She has multiple times, so there was nothing to prove there. Anyways, I'm getting too far off the edge because of the ocean spirit. The movie is pretty much made. They found the way to this new island. They tackled a new god who, for some reason, doesn't have any expression. Same thing with the whole Tafiti thing. It's just a force of nature and just trying to kill them. Now, Moana 2 was okay. I'm pretty sure if it went to Disney Plus direction to be a series, it would have been good. But making it into a movie just did not really work for Moana 2. Now, don't get me wrong, there were some good moments in this, and I actually kind of enjoyed it personally. And if I didn't even know about the whole Disney Plus thing, I still would have enjoyed it. But I think the Disney Plus idea would have worked. But That's just Moana 2. It's just the same thing, just in different phase. Moana trying to save her people, same thing as part one. She went with people this time instead of going alone, same thing as part one. She needed Maui, they needed to work together, same thing as part one. The evil guy or the bad guy in this case is just a force of nature. In this case, is wind and lightning, unlike the earth and lava. So Moana 2 was just basically mid, and it did its best to be a good show. I mean, it was an average movie and it did what it could. But at the end of the day, it just didn't hit like the first one. And I found out that live action is coming. I hope that works. I really do. I hope it works. I don't care about the hate people give for Dwayne Johnson, but yeah, I hope the movie works. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. That's just my take on Moana 2. See you on the next one.